Signs of a bright future were emerging at the Linen House Centre, reinforced by the re-signing of experienced defenders Sean Dempster and Jaron Geary.
So I'm really excited to be able to be a part of the club for at least another couple more years and push the direction of the club going forward with the young boys.
The young group didn't need to look far for inspiration, with skipper Nick Riewoldt breaking yet another record when he passed Danny Frawley as the club's longest-serving captain.
We're 141 years of age as a footy club, and now Rui is the guy that has led it for the longest. It's outstanding. It's fitting that it is Rui. He's admired by everyone at the club and most people outside the club too.
Former Giant Josh Bruce impressed up forward at Metricon Stadium, while Jack Nunes continued his strong form, which has seen him become a regular member of the Senior 22. To recognise National Homeless Persons Week, players and staff visited the Sacred Heart Mission, the club's long-term charity partner.
They're obviously probably less fortunate than we are working at St Kilda and working in a professional environment, so every little bit helps.
The last home game of the season had a distinct Lenny feel, as members and fans paid tribute to a departing hero.
Great player, fair player. You can't hate Lenny. He's the best.
A sea of I Love Lenny merchandise filled the stands, with every Hayes possession greeted with a standing ovation.
So Lenny Hayes to lift the roof off here at Etihad Stadium. Everybody loves Lenny. He fires from 45 and comes back! And comes back! Oh, he's done it, Lenny! They rise as one and they salute the superstar.
Players and staff reached out to hundreds of community groups across the year, leaving a wave of new Saints fans in their wake.
Who's your favourite player and why?
Jack Williams, because he is a new player and I really like him.
The boys travelled to the Harbour City in round 21 to face a red-hot Swans outfit. Sean Dempster continued his strong form in defence, while Jack Stephen collected a season-high 31 disposals.
And Stephen runs onto the football and kicks St Kilda's fifth.
The Linen House Centre played host to the 2014 International Cup in August, with China and New Zealand out to impress some interested onlookers. Another keen to make his mark was tall forward Spencer White, who finally received the good news he'd been waiting for in round 22. The youngster showed plenty of potential, kicking 3 goals in a memorable debut in front of family and friends.
For his first goal in AFL football, well done to Spencer White.
A strong contingent of Saints headed to the Red Cross Blood Bank to roll up their sleeves in support of a cause close to the skipper's heart.
My sister's had hundreds of transfusions over the last few years and it's kept her alive basically.
Grassroots football also received a strong donation after St Kilda and Watersun launched an innovative fundraising initiative.
We're going to build this house here. When it's sold early next year, we're sharing the proceeds with the local community to establish and strengthen the foundations of junior footy.
After a season of ups and downs, the Saints headed to Adelaide for the final game of the season, hopeful of sending a favourite son off in style. In an emotional pre-game speech, former teammate and close friend James Begley helped sum up his humble mate.
When you need him, he'll be there. And as a teammate, he was there. And as a friend, he's been there.
In an effort 297 games in the making, Lenny left nothing in the tank, knocking off another AFL record along the way.
He's rubbing it into Jude now, isn't he? He's opening up the gap.
With one last guard of honour and a tearful farewell, it was time for one of the game's most respected figures to pass the baton onto the next generation.
I just think this is a really good opportune time to pass the jumper over. I've had the pleasure of working with Luke Dunstan this year, and I can't think of anyone better to fill the jumper than Lukey next year.